This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Too much room and got what it deserved.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. Might look to go big again here.
No, terrible shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Leading edge lands safe from hands though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Whacked away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
India with a massive shout. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Santner, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start. He's got their tail up.
Went for the drive. Complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. End of the over, 10 runs from it. New Zealand are 23 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy, and the batters have made them pay. You could win them the match.
Bumrah finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
How will he reply?
Too full, should get what it deserved.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Neesham, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Neesham went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And caught. That's just superb.
Seifert looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Seifert has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Just threw the shots too early.
"11 runs added there. New Zealand 64 for 3.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack.
Everyone's gone up. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done. Some massive hitting in that power play, going at 12 plus runs and over. The bowlers need to tighten up, or this match is going to be lost quickly.
Change of bowling, the left armour is coming into the attack.
Just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Listen, the new man in the middle has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Power and precision in that shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Shot, should be runs here.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Edged. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Nice shot, runs possible.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Glanced away there. It's in the gap, and there should be a couple of runs here at least.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Six runs added in the over. New Zealand are 87 for 4.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
That's a confident appeal. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Cool. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Phillips, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Conway, the left-hand middle order batter taking guard.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. No, terrible shot. India with a massive shout. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
The left-hand middle order batter taking guard. He's got their tail up.
Good shot, a beauty.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
There was the single on offer. Surprised really that they didn't want it.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Super shot, that. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Whacked away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Patel having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far and just one more to get 5 in this innings. It's been a great bowling display so far. Would be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Perfectly timed. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Got the boundary last ball. Punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Patel with a huge appeal. Oh, that's close. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
A marginal call on line only needs to be hitting for the decision to remain as out. Ratchin has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Duffy, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good return back from the deep.
Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
End of another disappointing over. Aya has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Outside edge, and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed. Everyone's gone up. Edged, unplayable. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Bold! What a way to start the over.
Sears, the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shite, should be runs here.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edged, unplayable. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Goes over the top with that shot. That's the over. New Zealand are 136 for 9.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. And a very good total is on the way.
Going with pace now.
Abhinav is coming into the attack.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Wow, that's missed the lot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though. Nicely played. Runs one. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Worked away, that's a nice single. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Edged, what a ball. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Going with spin now.
Change of bowling, the left armour is coming into the attack.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Thick edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Oh my, that's racing away.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just threw the shots too early.
Bowled, and it's all over. The bowling side get home in a thriller. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.